Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. Before we start the video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. And while we're doing that, go ahead and follow me on all my socials, right? I have a community that I've built, the Retain Gang community. It's on school, right? I'll leave a link in my description. I'm only taking 50 people, right? So if you want to be a part of the community, go head over to the website and join, man. Get your spot now, because it's going to go fast. All right, we're going to have a lot of good things coming. We can all connect and help each other out. So y'all tap in. I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. But there's been some strange things that's been going on ever since the eclipse, right? There's been some symptoms. And what's funny is a lot of people didn't think anything happened. I've seen some comments where people were saying that, oh, I thought the end of the world was coming. Nothing happened. All the conspiracy theorists, where y'all at? And if you really tapped in, you will understand that it's all spiritual. It's not physically going to end the world, right? The world has been here for millions of years. So there is no catastrophic event that's going to happen that's going to end all life on this plane. When you hear the end of the world or Armageddon, it's talking about a shift in the minds, right? The spirit, the energy is going to change. So the old is going to die out. The old systems, the old ways of doing things, the old energies, right? Now, things will happen in the physical. It's just it happens spiritually first. Things don't just happen right away, right? It has to process. The energy has to process all that. So what you got to understand, that there has been some things that's been going on ever since, right? We like to call them symptoms of the eclipse. And right off the bat, if you're tapped in, you already see like there's been a huge disconnect, a huge shift between people, right? If you've been working on yourself and you've been someone who kind of been tapped in with the information, you're good. You're moving into a better space. But there are some people who haven't even touched the surface of who they are and what's really going on in this world. And you're going to see them still living their life like it's normal. These are the ones that's saying nothing happened. And in their reality, nothing did happen. But the changes that's going to occur around them is still going to be in effect. All these things that's been happening around the world, right? Dubai is going through a major flood right now, right? The desert, which already is a red flag. You see what I'm saying? There's been situations where people can't call 911. There's been all these little things, these intricate situations that's been going on ever since. And people don't pay attention to these things. Just because their little world isn't affected right now, or what they do every single day, they think that everything is fake. And this is why you got to tap in. This is a very serious time for you not to play games. Not to be thinking stuff is fake anymore. It's 2024 and there's so much information coming out right now. You have to be living under a rock to think that nothing is going on. It's just that simple, right? And this is what we're talking about, man. Like, the veil has been lifted, but people still won't accept the truth. It's a hard pill to swallow. I've noticed ever since that I've been feeling like really calm. Like, I felt my energy shift, and I felt like the problems that I used to have, they're not really important to me in this moment. You know, I also felt like the energy was heavy, like it was pulling on my dark side or my shadow side for me to heal certain aspects of myself. So I felt that as well. But I've been feeling a great level of peace. I've been feeling my energy higher than usual. You know, y'all let me know in the comment section if you felt the same way. You just felt like your energy's different. You feel like the world is different. You also got to look at what happens during this time. Look at all these things that's going on, right? Just even in the social media aspect or the pop culture aspect, right? You're seeing all this beef with rappers. They just came out with the movie Civil War, right? Just came out this past week. And if you haven't seen that movie, man, go see it. It's a good watch, you know, with your third eye open. It's something to to really think about. And just with all these things happen, you got to understand that things happen for a reason. It's all calculated. So when the energy is changing or the energy is very high, in that moment, you're going to see a lot of pop culture activity going on. You're going to see a lot of movement, right? Because you got entities and people trying to get in position to get the most out of the energy. You got to understand this. There's still more things to come, you know? The weather has been getting crazy. Like I told y'all, here in Ohio, man, the weather's been so up and down. We're having hailstorms, then rain, then 80-degree weather, and it's all happening simultaneously, sometimes in the same day. You know, if you go outside in nature and just sit out in the sun, right, plant your feet in the dirt, it'll give you a better understanding of what you need to do and also the energy that's being pushed on this plane right now. All right, we can't keep thinking everything is cap and fake. You know, those times are over with. Either you are part of the program or you're not, or you're gonna get left behind. A lot of folks are already getting left behind. You see what I'm saying? The shift happens in the mindset first, and in the spirit and your energy. Once you shift in that aspect, then your physical reality is going to be different. For those who don't feel like nothing's happened and they still live in the same lifestyle, their energy hasn't shifted, their spirit hasn't shifted. So now when it hits reality, they're going to experience the lowest vibration or the lowest form of it. You see what I'm saying? This is why you had to be on point with yourself. And you know, it's not too late, but at the same time, if you haven't even been on the tip of the iceberg, right, you got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. But the question is, are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to put the hours in? Time is already speeding up. That gives you an advantage to get things done twice as fast, to make a transformation twice as fast. I've seen videos where people are seeing crazy things in the sky, right? What appears to be in the sky ain't really real, or what we see in the sky right now ain't really what it looks like. So you got all these signs that are telling you, like, look, we are in a different time. Things are changing. And you can't ignore the signs. Right? Even in the Bible, it tells you, look to the heavens for the signs of the times. And the stars, right? It's going to show you based off of what you're seeing going on in the cosmos. Don't be surprised that people start acting weird around you too. You know? You start going to the grocery store or just being outside and people start acting or behaving different. Start glitching, you know, or they just not on a level where they can handle the energy, so they're going to start snapping. Start wilding out, going crazy, right? It's already happening. I've already been seeing news stories of people, you know, being unalived and just acting a fool right now. You know, why is that? Why do all these things happen after the eclipse? Why is it all of a sudden you having these situations? You can't just call it a coincidence, man. You got to put the pieces together. Okay, you got to be a scientist. A scientist don't leave no evidence out. Everything matters. When you're doing an observation, when you're trying to come up with a hypothesis, everything matters. You cannot leave no piece of data out, because it's all a piece of the puzzle. All right, so tap into yourself, man, and find the answers for yourself. Find the truth within. Right, you're supposed to have been doing this all along, but now is the time where you got to double up on your meditation, double up on your spiritual practices, double up on your peace, on your love, eating healthy. All right, you got to, because more strange things are to come. It is what it is. You know, I just been looking at all these news stories, and especially TikTok. You know, TikTok kind of gives a lot of information because the people are able to record and speak to each other. So even on TikTok, man, I'm just seeing a lot of stories where it's just some weird things going on in this country, and nobody's talking about it. At least nobody major is talking about it. The masses aren't really discussing it, right? The masses are still being distracted by what this celebrity is doing, what that celebrity is doing. Okay? You can't let those distractions distract you from yourself, because that's the whole point of it. So let's keep on tapping into ourselves, man. Let's keep doing the inner work. All right? And like I said, we can't have no fear. This is not a fear-mongering video. This is a self-awareness video. It's just to be aware of the times we're in. Okay? You got to have your head on straight, your head on the swivel, and really pay attention. Observe your surroundings, your environment. Pay attention to how people are acting and behaving around you. Okay? Because, you know, and I think I'll make a part 2 to this, man, because there's a lot of things I want to say, but I don't want the video to be too long. And also, there's more things to come as well that we're going to have to discuss. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, guys, I just want to do this quick video just to kind of point out to you guys and just be aware, right? Y'all let me know in the comment section if you've been seeing crazy things or you've been feeling different ever since the eclipse. All right? So, with that being said, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.